On March 9th, Elementor is upgrading their pricing model and things are never going to be the same again. So this is part of this recent news that WordPress announced full site editing that's been in the development for some time now, and part of this is pushing page builders out of the system because full site editing will not need page builders anymore. And let's discuss what's in there for you, me, and everyone else who's building websites, especially those people who are using Elementor, coming up. Hi, my name is Mr. Gecko and I'm here to help you create better websites in WordPress by giving you some tips and strategies both from the technical side as well as design-wise. Sometimes we do discuss some changes in WordPress ecosystem, like this recent Elementor pricing change. So if you're into this, please consider subscribing. So this is the recent announcement Elementor has made for their new pricing model and plans. So they say on March 9th, 21, which is in about a month from now, they're adding new Studio and Agency Pro subscription plans and adapting the Expert plan. Now this adapting the Expert plan is something that's enraging the community that uses Elementor. So important thing to note is this is their new plans. So important thing is that Essential plan and Advanced plan are just the name changes. So this is their current plan offering, which is going to stay like this up to March 9th. So there's Personal 1, 49 and Plus 99. So those two are now named Essential and Advanced, and as you can see, they're completely the same. What changes is the Expert plan. So this one was $199 for 1,000 websites. Before it was unlimited websites, and then they changed it to 1,000 websites, and now look at this, they're changing it again. And now Expert plan, which is $199 again, is not 1,000 websites, it's 25 websites. And they're introducing two new plans, Studio and Agency, which is one is $499 for 100 websites, and the Agency one, $999 for 1,000 websites. So the normal Expert plan, which is $199 for 1,000 websites, now if you want to have a plan for 1,000 websites, it costs you $999. This is a significant price change, significant. But let's see what's in store. Why they're doing this, where is this going, what is the plan for you, me, and everyone else who is using Elementor. So the thing is, they're offering now for Studio and Agency, the new plans, they're offering VIP support. The whole accent of this pricing model change is this, to accommodate the new to accommodate the growth of their user base and to give better support for the users, to have better experience overall in Elementor. And that's what they speak about in these plans. So the VIP support is actually not the regular support where you submit a ticket and then you get a regular response, some low-level support, and you need to explain things that you checked some stuff that you need more advanced help, and then they return to you back in hours or days time, and so on and so on. This VIP support is a live chat, instantly available for you whenever you need, 24/7. So there's some people saying, oh, I don't need the support. Well, why is that? It matters to some people. Some people want just to call support and let them do the thing. Let them do the support instantly, right away. So some people, some agencies will just value this a lot. And technically, those agencies who have regular the countries like US, where the standard of life is based around this model. The models are based around that standard of living. Paying $1,000 for 1,000 websites. This is $1 a website for using something like Elementor. For agencies that have a lot of websites, a lot of projects, a lot of traction. For them, nothing is going to change significantly. They can afford this. Is not a this is Elementor investing in future. So WordPress and full site editing is pushing page builders out of the system, and we don't know, will Elementor change some things, adapt to the Gutenberg, or what is it going to look like? Are they going to have some dozen of blocks and then technically you're using Gutenberg, not Elementor, and there's other now themes and plugins that develop blocks that they're way ahead. So it's not going to be easy for these page builders to adapt. One of the easiest solutions is what Breezy is doing. They're building the cloud. They already have the cloud, and they're kind of replicating WordPress in their own cloud system. So it's not WordPress, it's their like managed solution. So if you want to use Breezy in the cloud, you can, but it's in their cloud, and all of your websites, everything is up there. So some people do not like that. WordPress is a self-hosting solution. It's open source, and these plugins and everything, we like to be in the open source ecosystem where we choose. If we want some premium solution, we will pay for it. If we don't, we will go and try to get along with some free solution, and that is what we like, most of us, and that's why we use WordPress and not some custom website building. So this is a change to many people out there. There are people, I'm in these groups for WordPress, a lot of them, and many people are outraged. This is hurting their budget. They're not building websites for a couple of $1,000 per website. They cannot charge that much. So this pricing model for them is hurting very much. So what do we do? The Elementor has given some opportunities. So we need to calm down and look for the change. This is an inevitable change. Many people have predicted this coming up soon, and it came to be. This is what we get. So the thing is, if you're using Expert Plan, which is the plan many people are using, 1,000 websites, if you're building websites, if you have that business as on a side, or if you're an agency or a freelancer that does that for a living, for you, Expert Plan is what you're dealing with. And the thing is, Elementor has said, if you're on an existing active subscription plan, nothing changes for you. So the thing here is, this is happening on March 9th. So technically, if you're already using Expert Plan and want to continue with it for years to come, you're actually grandfathered in that pricing plan. Nothing's going to change for you as an existing user, at least for this near future. So they're not changing that. So you can pay next year $199 for 1,000 websites, then the next year again 1,000 websites for $199. Nothing's going to change for you. You will not have this VIP support. You will have that older pricing model and whatever is coming with it. But if you want to stay on it, you can be enraged for the change, but you can still keep your plan as long as you want. And the thing is, if you need more, you can buy now a couple of accounts to get yourself, an investment that will still not hurt your business for the long term. But the thing is, a change like this is announcing you that things are changing, things are developing for good. And if you keep on staying on the same track, you may get overshadowed. This new full site editing and Gutenberg, everything will advance, and if you do not try out new stuff, then you're not in a good place for future. But if you're an agency or someone who has a lot of websites built with Elementor, I think if you don't need VIP, if you're good with what you have currently, if you don't need more, if you don't need these new, they're announcing these new templates. So with the new plans, changed expert plan, studio and agency, 100 plus website kits. So these are the templates. So if you're good with what you have currently, and if you can build websites with it, if you're very comfortable with it, just go with it, or maybe buy a few more plans. This is their upscale now, and they're kind of trapping you into this. You have to buy now if you want to keep this current pricing model, and I think they will push a lot of people over the edge to buy this plan. Even those that are on the lower plans, they will push them to buy to secure themselves into this plan. Part of this upgrade is probably that huge boost that they will get now from people buying the expert plan, not willing to have this VIP support, and then increase in pricing so much for that. So even if you don't have anything currently, if you're not using Elementor but wanted to, or have a few websites only, so you may consider upgrading now to the expert plan as long as it lasts. This one for 1,000 websites, $199. So but there's another key point that they're introducing. So that leaves you with two choices. You either buy or keep or buy more of these plans for expert plans that are currently offered, or users, as it says here, users on the current expert plan, $199 for 1,000 websites, who would like to access agency plan to enjoy VIP support. So they're telling you, if you're in that $199 plan for 1,000 websites, and if you want to keep 1,000 websites, upgrade to agency instantly. They want you to upgrade to agency, and it will be, with a limited time, 50% discount. So you can get it for half the price, which is it is still a significant increase, but it's half the price. So they're trying to push you over to upgrade to the agency plan, and probably some agencies that have tons of websites with Elementor, they will probably upgrade, and they will probably buy a couple expert plans that are currently there. So it's a win-win situation for Elementor. And this pricing increase only tells us that the problem with page builders is, for example, Elementor. Gutenberg is advancing every day. It's blazing fast. They're fixing bugs. They're getting new features. More and more plugins and themes are centered now around Gutenberg, and full site editing was announced, I think, by the end of this year, or it's coming up early next year or something like that, the first version. So the thing is, if you're not following that, if you're just using page builders, then you're in for a good change here, because the pricing increases, but they still have a lot of bloat in their code. Google just announced the new ranking system with their own Lighthouse server and page speed performance tests that Google is introducing soon. Those page site insights that Google had. That's upgrading to the new things, and there's plugins already for Chrome that you can test your websites with that. And Google has announced that those websites that do not qualify with the 3 key points over 75%, if they don't fulfill that, they will not get the ranking boost. So they're now boosting websites that have better performance, that satisfy the minimum requirements Google is offering. And Elementor is horrible in this. Just check your website now with those tools that are available. I'll record soon a video about that, how I built my recent website with Cadence and Gutenberg, and how it's affecting me and the new system. And then you can test out your own Elementor websites and see performance-wise how you rank on Google. Maybe you have been putting best practices into action and optimizing Elementor as much as you can, but the DOM structure, the whole coding part of Elementor is just way heavier than Gutenberg currently. And for Elementor to change that, they need to upgrade their core structure, and that is not an easy task. It's not coming tomorrow or after tomorrow. It's not coming anytime soon. So for myself, I think I'm going to keep using Gutenberg, and this encourages me even more because this tells me that page builders are in crisis now. They are looking for ways out to capitalize on these changes WordPress is introducing and heading towards. So since I don't have many websites built, I just started my side business and built a couple of websites. I think changing for Gutenberg and trying that out and keeping up with code a little bit. With Gutenberg, without page builders, you can do a lot of things. If you know a little bit of, if you just Google a few things here and there and build a child theme, and then use that functions PHP file and CSS and everything, you can extend Gutenberg, and whatever problems you face, most of them you can solve by a little coding. And there's a lot of things online. You can just search in Google, and mostly I find solutions already online. So for me, I like Gutenberg, and I like the fact that I'm not using Elementor for building websites for my clients, because if that's the case, then this pricing model for me as someone who is a small creator on a side is just it would be way too much for me right now, way too much yearly. I'm coming from a country that has a much lower standard than US, and as far as I understand, there's countries even much worse than mine, and this is not something that I like. But I do like the fact that Elementor is investing in this, and that Elementor has plans for the future. They're not going to sit around. So people who are using a lot of things with Elementor, they're in for a good ride. It just will cost more, and you will have to adapt. And if you don't like cloud system for Elementor is heading towards that. If you don't like the cloud and possible change from WordPress overall to just Elementor in the cloud, then you need to reconsider. This is the time where you need to think, sit down with yourself, think about the future, and think how you are going to go on from now. Maybe it's time for your next project to be in Gutenberg. And there are a couple of themes that are really great. I changed from page builders like Divi and Drizzy to Gutenberg and Cadence theme, and I really like it. So that's it for this video. If you like content like this, please consider subscribing. Tell your friends, whoever may get benefit from this, and there's more videos coming out in the future. Check out other videos on my channel, and see you next time.